Once upon a time, the Buddha and a large following of monks were passing through a village. The Buddha chose a large shade of a tree to sit beneath, so the group could rest a while. He began to preach while seated with his disciples. The villagers soon learned about the Buddha, and a large crowd gathered to listen to him. A young man with a sour face stood off to the side and watched as the crowd grew, irritated by the growing number of monks and villagers. To him, it seemed that too many people were traveling from the city to his village, and each had something to sell or teach. Going to Buddha, he yelled, "You have no right to teach others. You're as stupid as anyone else. You're nothing but a fake." The Buddha was not bothered by these insults, and listened patiently as the young man vented his anger. However, in this circumstance, the person became even more enraged, and in his rage, he spits on the face of Buddha. Even after this, the Buddha was unaffected by these insults. He wiped the spit from his face, and he sat quietly. Watching all of this, enraged, the young man left that place. By the time he reached his home, his mind had calmed down. He began to contemplate the incident. What have I done? How could I possibly commit such a sin? He realized that he had made a grave mistake. The next day, he immediately went to Buddha and began speaking to him. "Forgive me. I have made a mistake, and I have insulted you. I have committed this great sin." When he finished, the Buddha looked deep into his eyes and asked him in a gentle voice, "Tell me, if you want to give someone a gift, but that person chooses to refuse it, to whom would the gift ultimately belong?" The young man was surprised by such a strange question and replied, "It would belong to me because I bought it." The Buddha smiled and said, "That is right. And it is the same with your anger. If you are angry with me, and I do not feel insulted, then the anger falls on you again. Then the only person who becomes unhappy is you, not me. All you have done is hurt yourself." Continuing, the Buddha said, "As a mirror reflects an object, as a still lake reflects the sky, take care that what you speak or act is for good. For goodness will always cast back goodness, and harm will always cast back harm." The young man clasped his hands together and slowly bowed to the Buddha. The man became the disciple of Buddha. The message in this story is, anger is the greatest enemy of everyone. The person who is angry not only hurts himself, but also harms others. He burns in the fire of vengeance and ruins his life. We sincerely hope that the brief story of Buddha's life inspires you to become a better person.